first to Seville, where world #1 side Belgium have knocked out the defending European champions Portugal 1-0 in the blockbuster tie of the round of 16. Belgium will face Italy in the quarter-final in Munich on Friday. After a tense first half, the game burst into life shortly before half-time. Thorgan Hazard with an incredible strike which swerved past Rui Patricio. Kevin De Bruyne went off injured early in the second half, and Portugal piled on the pressure in search for an equaliser, Ruben Dias coming close before they hit the post. But Belgium held on, though, meaning the defending champions are out, and Cristiano Ronaldo's hopes of becoming the outright leading scorer in international football will have to wait. A back three of Thomas Vermaelen, Jan Vertonghen and Toby Alderweireld with a combined age of 101, keeping a clean sheet.
I think it's a very good point, Frederic. I think today it wasn't just about how good we could be, it was more about how much we could adapt to what Portugal do the best, which is do exactly what they need in the game to win. That's why they are the current champions of the Euros. They won the Nations League. They got an incredible experience and know how to take those moments that they hurt you. I think we had an incredible concentration. We defended really well. I thought the first half we played really good game. We controlled and we defended well when we had to, but then we scored a very good goal. And then in the second half, as you would expect, the more that the momentum went to Portugal, we had to show an incredible mentality. And everything was about those aspects of being disciplined, tactically very, very astute. And probably if we would have used our final ball and probably the possessions a little bit better, we would have had a lot of joy in those risks that Portugal took. But we never lost concentration. There were difficult moments, and we never lost concentration on the way that Portugal tried the victory until the last second. And probably this has given me an incredible satisfaction, because this is what a winning team needs. We all know the talent and the good football that we can play. I think it's all the other elements that you need to show were shown today. And as a coach, you couldn't be prouder. And then your second part of the question, we're going to need probably 48 hours to find out the extent of the injuries. Kevin De Bruyne has his ankle. It was a really bad tackle. And we'll see. At this point, we haven't got any diagnosis from the medical department. And Eden Hazard is more a muscle sensation. So we'll take 48 hours. We go back to Belgium just now, tonight, and we'll make the scans tomorrow.
If I see all the texts and messages that I got on my phone, yes, it probably is the most important goal of my career. It's a very strong feeling. You play for your own country. We are qualified. As I said, we suffered in the second half-time. But, well, sometimes you have to suffer altogether. We defended very well in the second half-time. We could have had more ball possession, but it wasn't so easy against the European champion, and we are really happy of being qualified.
I think it's unfair, but this is football. If you score, you win. They scored. We didn't. The Belgian side had 6 shots, 1 on target. We had 29 shots, and we couldn't score even once. We hit the post, and we kept being a dangerous team. We always fought for it. It could have gone a different way. They had a shot from nothing. It was a tough time for us, close to halftime, but we got our heads up. We came back thinking that we were going to be able to turn things around. And my players tried their best to create chances to score, but that's what football's like. The ball wouldn't go in. Sometimes in other games we had fewer chances and we won, but that's football. But we feel very disappointed. All of us who are here, we thought that we could reach the final and win, like 2016. That was our spirit. That was our attitude. And that's why we're very disappointed. Some of my lads are crying in the changing room, and that's only as would be expected.
So next up for Belgium, another huge task to overcome, Italy in Munich, with France and Spain also in their half of the draw and potential semi-final opponents. Now to the first major shock of the tournament. The Netherlands have been dumped out by the Czech Republic 2-0 in the round of 16. It sets them up for a quarter-final meeting with Denmark on Saturday in Baku. All the drama came after the restart. Juventus defender Matthijs de Ligt was sent off for handball following a VAR review. It was deemed he denied a clear goal-scoring opportunity. It meant the Dutch had to play the final 40 minutes with just 10 men. They couldn't hold on, and Bristol City's Thomas Callas heading a cross goal to set up Thomas Hollesch for their first, before Patrick Schnick's fourth goal of the tournament sealed a very memorable victory. So the game changed following De Ligt's red card. He lost his footing and handled the ball, denying that clear goal-scoring opportunity. And he is the first Dutch player to receive a red card at the European Championships since Joy Heitinga in 2004, which was also against the Czech Republic.
Nou, ik ben hoofdverantwoordelijk, dus je mag mij in ieder geval erop aanspreken. En dat doe ik ook in ieder geval. En ik moet gewoon in de spiegel kijken in ieder geval. Ik denk dat we de wedstrijd, het was zeker niet onze beste wedstrijd, laat dat heel duidelijk zijn. Maar het is ook niet dat wij uiteindelijk niet de controle hadden. Ik had het gevoel dat we de tweede helft nog meer controle hadden. We kregen dus echt 2 goede kansen. Maar ja, het is topsport. En in topsport wordt het vaak op details beslist. In 30 seconden staat de hele wereld op zijn kop. Voor ons. En terwijl we eigenlijk op dat moment het gevoel hebben dat we op 1-0 voorsprong hadden moeten komen. En ja, zo is het. Maar dat zijn harde lessen in ieder geval. Nogmaals, ik ben eindverantwoordelijk. En dat mag je mij aanrekenen.
Well, De Boer is taking responsibility for the exit, but Matthijs de Ligt insists he is to blame following his red card. He said, "We actually lost through my action. That feels very annoying. It's bad. Ultimately, this moment changed the game, and I cannot get away from that. These Euros were a golden opportunity, so to depart in this way is very painful. We did well in the group stage, then you get knocked out in the last 16 against the Czech Republic. That is very sour." So the Czech Republic took full advantage of De Ligt's red card to secure that 4th quarter-finals appearance for the Czech Republic in 7 appearances at the Euros. Thomas Hollesch won star of the match after he scored the opener and assisted the second.
Tak samozřejmě je to neskutečný. Je to jako sen. Pro mě asi určitě nejlepší zápas v životě. Už jenom to, že to je prostě euro, je to český nároďák. Přijeli nás dneska podpořit spoustu lidí. Byl to skvělý zápas.
What a moment for the Czech Republic supporters who managed to get a ticket for that game in Budapest. They were pretty ecstatic at full time, as you might expect, but there was still time for them to console the disappointed Dutch fans. So this is what it means for the route to the final in England's half of the draw. The Netherlands were one of the highest ranked teams in this half of the draw, but they are now out. The Czech Republic will now place Denmark in the quarter-finals. Denmark are the only top 20 ranked team left in that half, other than England and Germany.